And it looks like we have our first entry in this year's Skittle Bowl Invitational International Tournament. And our first contestant is John Hart from Pennsylvania. He's currently number 2 ranked in the world, and it looks like he's playing at a new location. We've never seen anyone bowl from Devon Playdrome Lanes in Devon, Pennsylvania before. It looks like he's bringing Skittle Bowl to the masses here. I heard that while he was out playing, he drew some very nice opening shot here in this game. As I was saying, I know that he actually spoke to some of the people who were bowling, particularly that family down there way on the end. Their children had some particular interest in the game, and he talked to the parents a little bit. And they found it rather interesting that this game had been around for a while and they'd never heard of it. Here's the second frame. Ooh, tough hit there with the 6-pin carry. Let's see if he can clean it up. Nice spare. It's a birthday party going down on the other end. So far, he's got 2 marks going. Not a bad game at all. Now you'll notice he's using the Coleco set. This is the set that was made in the 80s after the Aurora Corporation folded. An 8 count there. He's got one of those tricky back row spares. Swings it around the slow back row wobbler. Covers it nicely. Another spare. He's got 3 spares out of the first 4 frames. He's doing well. As I was saying, the Coleco game has a softer plastic. We refer to it as a garbage can kind of plastic. Much more pliable, bouncy, and the pole is slightly longer than the original game. Almost making the spare there. I don't know if he should have removed the garbage or not, but he's got a pretty good game going so far. See if he can pick up another spare or 2 here, round things out. There was a meeting earlier this fall with the governing body of the Skittle Bowl Players Union. Yes, nice spare there regarding the difference between the classic 60s 70s set and the 80s set. And it was deemed that the 80s set was competitive and played fairly evenly with the 70s and 60s set. So there was some debate around whether there'd be 2 divisions or not, but the feeling was that they were similar enough that they didn't have to do that. Nice spare right there. Shame he didn't get the flopper on the first shot, but picked it up nicely. And the ruling actually included a discussion of mixing pins and balls and swivels from different sets. And the governing body felt that that was fair also. But in this case, you can see that clearly this is just a Coleco set. It's got the pins with the bevel and the red rim around the center. Ooh, that was a sloppy shot. Should have made that. Yes, and it's got the plastic sleeve that holds the 2 sections of the pole together, and the swivel at the top is a little longer than the older sets. But again, they did significant play testing to verify the 2 sets score similarly. And we can see here, this is pretty much the same classic game that John normally puts out, so there's really not another close spare. He's missed a lot of really close spares. This could be a great game if you carried those. 119 though. Going into the 9th frame. That's a very solid score. He's right on his normal pace. One more mark here in the 9th. An 8. It's a tricky shot. He's got to carry him off the head pin. And he does. And he slices right through the 7, knocking it to the floor. Well done. Well, going into the 10th here, this is a very good score he's posting up. Let's see how he goes into the 10th. He's got to hold up that number 2 world ranking. First shot, 7. Oh, I don't think he can hurt this. It's that 5 pin. This is basically the same spare as he had before, but he's added 5. And he drives the head pin into the 7 to get the 9. So, nice score of 145 to start off the tournament here. That's going to be the score to beat. So let's see what the rest of the top 5 have to say about that. From Devin Lanes, this is Kenny the Flopper Carmichael signing off.